Well, hey guys, this is DK Spencer. BK painted that. So, yeah. So we're going to old school it today with this. Alright, hang on. Alright, so what we're doing here is a little bit of modification on this here FSC. So, nothing too major. We're going to put on a chamber cap. This one is from Jaw Droppers, I believe. So we're going to remove both of those. And then we're going to remove both of these. What is going on with this light? And we're going to take the old regulator off. Hear that stupid little washer. Well, that's different. That thing was really stuck on there. Never seen one that hard to get off. Not that it was that hard, but usually they just fall right off. So we're going to take a 3/16 Allen key. Take this back piece off here. We'll get rid of that. Then we're going to pop the ye old heat core and bolt out by just pushing down on there. We'll set that aside for the time being. We're going to take a 7/8 inch wrench. Actually, we'll go ahead and take that out. That's your bolt. We'll take the 3/16 Allen key again to loosen the back. We'll take that out. So we're going to replace that with this. But first, we're going to, that's the right size. First, we're going to put in a mil-sig O-ring. This is one of the Grimberg mil-sig O-rings we're going to use. I got my boy Seth sent me like three different packs of these. A couple of them actually came with the X rings, but I like these better, so I'm gonna go with that instead. This is a Wixon tool, wrong one. All right, once you get this guy good and lubed up with some laceration grease, you just stick it in the groove there and push it on down in. These things pretty much take the work out of changing an O-ring. Then you want to go ahead and check your bolt on it, make sure it slides smoothly. It should have some resistance, but if it's hard to pull off, you've probably got it twisted or not seated right. All right, once you do that, then we're going to these little guys, the chamber caps. And actually, hold on, let me make sure I'm telling you guys the right stuff here. So like I say, I do believe these are Jaw Dropper, from Jaw Droppers, but I thought one of them actually said on it. The other ones don't seem to have anything. Yeah, there we go. Now this one here came with a I guess a new valve pin screw and a PRV delete screw. And this one actually looks like it's got a mil-sig with it. So anyway, Jaw Droppers, yeah, there we go. So this one comes with a little tool, kind of like the Wixon tools. That looks to be epoxy. Neat. All right. Good times though. So I'm not going to change the pin because I've never had an FSC pin break anyway. VKS pins, yeah. So I'll save that maybe for a VKS. But anyway, so there's that. I'm not going to use the tool either or the PRV delete. We're just going to use the chamber cap. So it did come with a couple of O-rings. I got this one out of a different pack than that one. But come with a couple different O-rings for this. So I went ahead and put one on. So we're just going to thread that right up. I'm assuming this is going to be a 7/8 as well. And you know what? It's not. So we're gonna bust this guy back out. Hateful little bags. Well, I tightened it, but I wrung the little tool off. See if I completely demolished it. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, well, we will get grab a adjustable wrench here and just make sure we're tight. Okay, looks like we're good. All right. Well, so I do that every friggin' video I make. All right. So we're gonna put the bolt back on the heat core. We're gonna leave it advanced, pre-advanced, if you will. I should just keep that wrench out. It would be nice if those were the same as the other end, the 7/8. Be kind of handy. All right. All right. Good and tight. Then we're going to actually, yeah, I won't bypass this one. Okay, got that tightened back down. Baby on there. Okay, now we're adjusted down like that. Put that baby back on there. Oh, come on, guy. Sorry, OCD was bugging me. Snug both of those up. Replace this guy. We're going to put on a Merciless Lethal comp. Got the dropsies to do. Okay. Put the spring back in. Got a custom barrel. Put that guy back in there. Or that guy in there for the first time. Okay, everything's lined up there. Homie wanted it flush. That's flush. Alright. I don't know. Just get it good and lubed up. Put a nice drippy drop there. I put a drop on top of the CO2 before I put it in earlier. Can't have too much oil. Well, I guess you can, but especially when these are new, you want quite a bit. All right, I'm going to point it in the safe direction, see if it gases up. Seems to. Now let's see if it shoots. All right, these are 9.9 gram rat balls. 294. Nice, 39. All right, 39 joules. 272. It's gonna be 33. We did lose a little on the pierce on that one. Woo, 248. It's gonna be 28. 226 is gonna be 23. All right, 210 is going to be 20, and 204 is going to be 19. So starting at 39, ended at 19. Groovy. That's at the 12 gram. We're also going to do a 16. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and check some V3s. Just to make sure these are V3s and not V2s. 7.93, 7.91, 7.88, 7.92, 7.88, 7.92. Let's do this. 7.89. 7.92, 7.93, 7.89, 7.89, 7.91. Put that there. 7.91, 7.93, 7.91. 7.91, 7.9, 7.93, 7.91, 7.9. All right, we're not going. I tell you what we'll do. We'll go with these 7.91, 7.91s. Then we got these 7.93, 7.93, 7.9. I mean 7.89. What am I talking about? Or 7.91. Good Lord, come here. Let's do this again. 7.91. 7.91. 7.89. 7.91. That's 7.9. 7.88. Okay, whatever. 7.9. See what these were. 7.89. That's some more over here. 7.9. We'll go 7.9 or 7.91. What was that one? 7.91. Oh, that's a V2. I guess that's a V2. That's definitely a V2. And that's definitely a V2. Alright, so what do we got here? Well, so those are all 7.91s or 7.9 or 7.91s. So that's a 7.93. So the first two is going to be 7.93. Alright, now 7.93. Okay. Now we got her good and lubed up. So remember that. 7.93. Good gosh. 336. All right, that's 41.37. 314. All right, so that's going to be 36 point something. 300. And this is 7.91 or 7.90, whatever. Now, just to tell you the difference, if it was 7.91 versus 7.90, that's 31.85 versus 32.9. So if it's 7.91, it's 32.85. If it, or wait a minute, I'm going to get it backwards now. If it's 7.90, it's 32.85. If it's 7.91, it's 32.9. All right. All right, so 294. So 31.55 or 31.59. We're just going to calculate it on the we're going to give it the benefit. We're not going to give it the benefit of the doubt. So we're going to call it 31.55. All right. There you go. 288. So it's 30.28. 274. All right, that's 27.41. So 262. So that's 25.06. Y'all ever see the back of this? All right. 256. That's going to be the last shot. So that's 23.92. So we're finishing right at 24. And, you know, so the 16 gram, you're definitely getting more shots, finishing stronger, starting stronger, finishing stronger with 2 extra shots. So, you know, I'm a fan of the 16 gram. It's definitely a longer setup, but, you know, these aren't exactly inside the waistband kind of carry stuff anyway, even though you can, but anyway, I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. All right. Kind of cool looking too, ain't it? I dig it. I dig it. All right. Yeah. So very important to remember, if you want one of these things to last a long time, you don't take it out and target shoot with it over and over and over and over. You shoot 1 cylinder of CO2. Don't, try to shoot it as fast as you possibly can. It's not a 9mm. So every shot that you make, it gets exponentially colder. If you're shooting one rapidly, you're shooting yourself in the foot, unavoidable pun, because you're using your CO2 faster. The faster you use your CO2, the colder the cylinder gets. The colder the cylinder gets, the less pressure you have. So it doesn't make sense to rapid fire one anyway, unless you just have to for whatever reason. And it definitely is not a good idea to shoot cylinder after cylinder back to back, because everything inside this, including all the O-rings and stuff, will shrink because they're freezing, and then you will have failure. So very important. Another very important thing, just like with the gavel, I was reading on that when I first got it, you do not want to leave one of these engaged, all right? You do not carry this around engaged. If you do, now if this was a paintball setup, probably wouldn't be a problem, but this is not anywhere near a paintball setup. So if you've got that much pressure against your mil-sig O-ring, then when you actually go to use it after it's been charged for 5 hours or whatever, then once you actually go to use it, what's going to happen, instead of it actually shooting, is it's going to go, and then somebody's going to rob you and laugh at you at the same time. All right, so guys, this is DK Spencer. Y'all like and subscribe. Hey, let me remind you, this is Byrna LE numbers. This is one that they double tested for me before they sent it, because all the other ones were so bad. And this is what they say is acceptable joules. S2 LE. Any questions about that? Yeah. So basically a modified one of these blows a Byrna LE out of the water. An S2 by Salt Supply Company blows a Byrna LE out of the water. Most of them anyway. 1 out of 4 that I had actually performed better than this. 1 out of 4. One of them fixed multiple times. Yeah. And obviously gavel performs better. The TRP would too if it would actually, feed right, but that's a different video altogether. That'd be a hard choice between a TRP and a Byrna LE. Both, in my opinion, are not the best. So anyway, stick to your modified FSCs, stick to your gavel, stick to your S2s, but leave those other 2 things away. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone, man. Leave them alone. He approves.